I do want to talk about our cafe this weekend at the new Dsmi Centre. And so just a quick announcement. This isn't going to take too long, but we just want to invite you, hopefully those that have been coming out, quite a few hundred passing through the weekends through the last month. We've had about 18 meetings, 3 meetings each weekend for the last 5 weekends. And this weekend, we're opening up on Saturday night our dining room and kitchen. And we're going to do a potluck. So, we've got coffee on. We're looking at providing coffee, tea, water, whatever we can this weekend. And then once we've got our staff organised a little bit, we're all just starting again after being away for a decade. People are showing up, volunteers are starting to really rise to the occasion to help us in every areas of the building. But this is a new big part of the building. I've done all the floors, and we've kind of worked out all the benches. We've got big soup pots. We've got hot dog stands. We've got a big Babe Marie. I don't know whether you can see the... I spent quite a bit of money on some of this equipment because we're going to be doing a lot of this. And so I wonder if I can just open that up a little bit. So if you see the Babe Marie there just in front of the red thing, and that'll be for different cakes and things there. But we've got soup pots. We've got fries that will be air-fried fries that'll be healthy for you, not greasy. And it's all going to be good food. We're going to have a big salad bar full of stuff. We've spent quite a few $100s on food ourselves, and people are bringing all sorts of goodies. So just sort of make a plan to be here at 5:30 on Saturday this weekend, and we're going to have some really good food prior to the service. It starts at 7 o'clock. So we're going to have a great weekend this weekend. We had a good weekend again last weekend with our Australian visitors, and a lot of people being healed and touched, not only on the altar but during the message and just with the fellowship. We're looking forward to this this kitchen just being a blessing. When you look at, I've done all the floors, like I've done a lot of work in there. It's like cleaning a football field, but we wash it off with the mops and buckets, so many times, and then you clean it again. And then we did the big polisher on the floor, and then eventually put a polish on it. And it'll probably need more in the future, but by the time I got the first coat of polish on, that was enough. So anyway, it is great. We love our kitchen, and it's a commercial kitchen. We've got a big 8-burner stove. We've got the freezers and the fridges and the automatic washers and stuff like that. But we've just got all our tables. We were donated all these amazing chairs from a local church, my daughter's church, and it's just a blessing. The favor of God is operating, and we're just so pleased. So, when we look at all the stuff that's going on, we're just very grateful. In a very tragic weekend where we're thinking of Charlie Kirk being assassinated, and just all that means. And I did a full broadcast on that just before this. And so please have a look at that, and please just be in prayer for the country, for his family, and just that godliness will rule in our nation. I also mentioned that we've got lots of things here, lots of people. But anyway, we're looking forward. That's just one of the nights where Karen and the team, we have different musicians and singers coming almost every service. Some are very faithful to be in a lot of them, but the new, I've just put more lighting up on the back. It took a lot of work. I don't know whether I've got a photo of that, but I won't worry. It's like 25 foot in the air. We've put a screen up for the singers so they can actually see the words. All the screens behind us are for the congregation. But we're just enjoying getting this place ready for you. So all is good, and I just sort of haven't got these things labelled, but it's going to be good. So great overflow of blessing and favour on us this weekend, and those have already told us. So I think that we're going to have more than enough food, but you're welcome to bring something, because we're just going to share. And if you don't have something, don't feel like you can't come because you didn't bring some food. I love that Dsmi post. A lady painted that for us in our last Dsmi cafe, and just great. So I got so many little photos here. I'm not sure what I've got, but looking forward to it. I've got to go and finish a little bit of the cleaning and building. Karen's been to Costco and bought a lot of food, and we're going to have a great weekend. We're going to have worship. We're going to have the Spirit of God just filling the house, and we're just going to have a wonderful time. Anyway, that was my little announcement. Went longer than it should have, probably, as usual. And I just want you to share this and let people know that Doug and Karen Stanton are back in Princeton, Minnesota, 804. The address will be on the bottom there. And we appreciate the support, the prayers, and the donations that have been coming in to help us do what we do. Karen and I are buying the building. You're welcome to help with that if you want to, but we're selling our assets of our ministry and personal assets to own this building within the year. And we're well on the way to doing that. And so we are just receiving donations and support to establish the building for the people, to help with all the things that make it a great place and a great weekend from start to finish. We want this to be a place where you come and you love being here. So we really got off to a great start. People are really appreciating what we're doing. And if you are, let us know. And if you've been healed and we haven't heard about it, let us know. We've had some tremendous healings of incurable kind of conditions already, and we're just beginning in that realm where the presence of God will become greater and more powerful. So God bless you. I'm going to get off here, and just remember that the Dsmi Centre is open this weekend, and it is going to be great. We've just got so many. We can seat probably 150 people in here if we have to, but we just want as many as can spare the time, come before the service, come straight from work, and you can come down and get a great meal. And then once we've got the kitchen staff and everything working, we'll have those meetings. We'll have the kitchen open before the service and after the service on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday eventually. Remember, this weekend it's Saturday only. Unless we've got so much food, we're going to have it on Sunday night as well, which probably will happen, just thinking about it. We'll probably have enough food to open up on Sunday. It'll all be free this weekend. Eventually might have some small cover charge that just helps us buy the food each week. But I don't know, still trying to work it out. And if anyone has the expertise to help manage and run the cafe and the food and take it off Karen, that would be appreciated too. But otherwise, we signed up for this. We'll do as much as we need to do till the team takes over. God bless you. Love you all. And looking forward to some of you have been promising to come and we haven't seen you. And surely summer's over enough to where you can come and spend at least one night with us on the weekend to help change other people's lives. You've got to make God a priority, and I know you love your church, but there's always more to do, and we're making an opening for that more to do. Romans 5 says, how much more shall we be saved after being justified, after being sanctified through his life, and just dwelling together in the life of Jesus Christ. The presence of the Holy Spirit and the presence of God is what will transform your lives in a powerful and a permanent and I believe in an eternal way before Jesus comes back, which just might be before we know it. We've shared all weekend about the tragedy of losing Charlie Kirk. And I mean, when he got up in the morning and kissed his wife and kiddies, he didn't know he was going to meet Jesus that day. We don't know what our time is on this earth. Hopefully we're going to see it right out till our time is done. But you want to be ready. I feel, and Karen and I have often talked about this, especially if we go do something dangerous, in third world countries, we've always talked this way. We have to know we've done our best so that when we stand before God, regardless of what his reward is and what he feels about our life, we gave it our best. And I want to encourage as many as I can to get past themselves and get to where they're doing more than what's just comfortable, because comfortable doesn't need the Holy Ghost. He's the comforter. So you've got to get yourself to where you're not so comfortable and you're pushing yourself a little further. And we're not the only place that can provide that, but we're going to be one of them for as many as become this tribe of Dsmi people that come from all denominations and are faithful to their own church, tithe to their own church. We're not after your tithe. You're welcome to give an offering, but we want you to bless your church and to be involved in what we do as best we can. I'm not sure whether anyone's joined me. I can't sort of always do this and join in and talk to people, but talk to each other, share this, bless each other, and we'll see you on the weekend. Remember the Dsmi Centre in Preston, 804 7th Avenue South, Princeton. It's just a hop, stepping away from where you live. And just remember, some people say, it's 40 minutes, 30 minutes, a little over an hour. Crikey, anywhere when you live in a big city's at least a half an hour away. So don't let that be your excuse, and come in and be blessed and bless someone else. God bless you, and bye for now.